Alright guys, Tom here and welcome to a new video, and today I'm doing the match prediction for the WWE Elimination Chamber 2014 WWE Tag Team Championship match between the New Age Outlaws against the Usos. I'm actually really looking forward to this match. I think it's going to have some fast pace to it. It's going to have some good spots. Just all around, I love everybody in this match, and I'm sure it's going to be a very good match. But sadly, my prediction is going to be a bit of a strange one. Now, I'm going to actually predict that the Usos are going to win this match, but they're not actually going to pick up the tag team championships, because I do think that the Usos are going to win this match by disqualification. Yes, the New Age Outlaws, I think, are going to get themselves disqualified either by the use of a chair or by just walking out on the match, and that'll let the Usos win their match. But obviously, with the championship's advantage, they actually retain their titles, because if you want to win a championship, it must be by pinfall or by submission. So the Usos will win this match, I think, but they're not going to pick up the titles because it'll be by disqualification. So the Usos winning by disqualification. Let's get that out there. The reason why I do think this is going to happen is because it does look like they put this match on there, obviously to sell more pay-per-views. People want to see the Usos win the tag team championships, but I don't think it's their time yet. And the only reason why I don't think it's their time yet is because this match has had some very poor build towards it. Really, it hasn't had hardly any build towards it whatsoever. Now, the Usos have been in the tag team division and been in the WWE roster for a good 2 to 3 years, and they've never won the tag team championships. So when they do, it's going to be a special moment. But this match hasn't had hardly any build towards it. So if they were going to win on Sunday at Elimination Chamber and win the tag team titles with a pinfall, it just wouldn't feel special, because the match hadn't been, the feud or the match hadn't been built properly, and when they win, it just really wouldn't feel like they'd overcome something, because the feud hadn't been built correctly, and the match just didn't feel like a proper match. So I just don't see them doing it on Elimination Chamber. I don't think if they'd win on Sunday at Elimination Chamber, it'd feel special, because there's been hardly any build towards it whatsoever. And it just wouldn't feel like a great moment because of that. And the fact that it'd be their first tag team championship win, and everybody knows that they're going to win it in the future, and if they were just going to win it on Sunday, it just wouldn't feel like a big moment whatsoever, due to the fact that the match has been hardly built up whatsoever. I also think that the fact that the Usos have been in the WWE for a good 2 to 3 years, that when they finally win the championships, it's going to be a huge moment for them and the fans. So when they do win it, it's got to be at a big pay-per-view. For example, WrestleMania 30. So for me, they should save them the win for the championships till WrestleMania 30. I also think there's actually a lot of opportunity to build a really good match between the young generation of the Usos and the old generation of the New Age Outlaws. So for me, they've got a good 6 weeks to build towards a WrestleMania 30 match, rather than what they've done at this match, where they've literally just thrown it in there in 2 weeks. And it just doesn't feel great. It just really hasn't being built towards whatsoever. It's just being thrown on the card. So for me, they're probably going to save the big match for WrestleMania 30. So for me, if they want to carry it over till WrestleMania 30, this match has got to end in a disqualification. There, it gives the Usos the excuse to challenge the New Age Outlaws again for the titles at WrestleMania 30, where they have 6 weeks to build a big match, and then they can have a big moment at WrestleMania 30 when they win the tag team championships after 3 years. And it'll be a huge moment, because we all know when the New Age Outlaws lose that championship, they're probably going to go. The only reason that's keeping them in the WWE at the moment is because they're a transitional champion. They're transitioning this championship from the Cody Rhodes and Goldust to the Usos. As soon as they lose that championship, they are going. But I don't think they're quite ready to go yet. If they were going to go Elimination Chamber, it would be a shame due to the WWE Network being out on the day after and WrestleMania 30 around the corner. You want to keep some big names still in the WWE, for example, the New Age Outlaws. So as soon as they lose their titles, they're probably going to leave the WWE and we won't see them for a while. So you want to keep them on the WWE and with the titles for a long time. So that's another excuse to keep them on the titles up until WrestleMania 30 time. Also, The New Age Outlaws are heel, but they really haven't shown it, so a good opportunity to put them over as heels would be by disqualification. The Usos are really over with the crowd. If the New Age Outlaws were going to hit the Usos with a chair or walk out, that would give them a lot of heat. They really don't have a lot of heat at the moment, even though they are carrying over some heel traits and some heel gimmicks. They really haven't shown themselves as heels. And if WWE want to book them as heels, then it would be a good opportunity to take up on this and win by disqualification using a chair or walking out. That would really put the New Age Outlaws over as heels, because at the moment they're kind of in the middle. And if you want to build up a good 6 weeks build towards the Usos versus the Outlaws at WrestleMania 30, where they finally win the titles, the Usos, then you want a heel and face team. And a good opportunity to create this would be by disqualification using a chair on the Usos or walking out. What do you guys think? I think the Usos are definitely winning this match, but it will be by disqualification. I definitely don't think this will be the time the Usos win the championships, so for me, the best possible opportunity would be for the Usos to win by disqualification. There they won't lose momentum by losing, but it will still give them opportunity to go for the titles at WrestleMania 30. I don't think it'd be good to give them a loss by a pinfall by the New Age Outlaws, so that way, giving them a win by disqualification gives them a win and gives them momentum, but doesn't give them a pinfall on themselves, so they lose momentum. So making them win by disqualification gives them momentum, even though they still haven't won the championship. What do you guys think? Thanks for watching. Hopefully you have in fact enjoyed the video. The Usos to win by disqualification. Take care. Spite your hair.